My top 3 most used bags for the year of 2024 so far, and my bottom 3 least used bags for the year of 2024 so far. Which ones are they, and am I surprised? Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and I absolutely love handbags, so much so that I actually tally up every single time that I use one of my bags. I want to know exactly which bags I am gravitating towards, and sometimes I'm surprised by which ones they are, and today's video is no exception to that. I was really surprised that one of my top 3 favorite, not most used, one of my top 3 favorite handbags in my collection is actually one of my least used bags for 2024. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into one of my most used bags for 2024. Next, we'll do least used, most used, least used, and so forth. I will say that my top 3 most used bags were all used the same number of times. So stay tuned because I will share that number of times at the end when I'm talking about my last or my 3rd most used bag for the year. I was surprised to see that my Alma BB in the Parisian street sign is one of my most used bags, only because I don't feel like I gravitate towards it that much. Now, I definitely knew it was towards the top, but I didn't realize it was at the top. You guys, this bag is just really easy for me to style. When I am wearing a very simple outfit like I'm wearing today, I like a bag that has a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of funk, a little bit of fun, a little bit of edge to it. And this bag is that bag for me. It is a neutral, for me at least, has this beautiful cool tone canvas, it has these little pops of color, but for the most part it is a neutral. If I want to, which I never do, but if I did want to simplify the bag, I can turn it around and use it backwards, and you're going to get the same LV canvas, but you're just going to get an orange stripe down the back. I find this bag very easy to use. I mostly carry a top handle. You can also wear it crossbody or long shoulder. It comes with a strap. It's not adjustable. It is removable and it is relatively thin. I tend to use this bag mostly open at the top, as you see it here, because it does make it easier to use. Because it is a dome shape, you can fit quite a bit in the bottom, but as soon as you zip it up, it pulls it, makes the zipper a little bit wonky. So I just leave the top unzipped. Nobody sticks their hands in there. I've got my hands on the top handles anyways, which does keep it nice and secure and closed. Since I brought up today's outfit being very simple, I thought that this would be the perfect time to introduce today's sponsor, S.DEER. I have worked with S.DEER before. Their clothing line is edgy chic. They have chic classic pieces that have a little bit of an edge or a twist to them, which I really appreciate. I love chic style, you guys, but in order for me to pull it off, I need something just a little bit funky. Just like I was sharing with my bag, it has the neutrals and it has the classic design and the classic shape, but it has a little bit of something funky with the canvas. That is my style to a T, and S.DEER is really good at producing those types of clothing pieces. The first outfit that I want to share with you is the outfit that I am currently wearing. Let's start out with the top. The top is nice and thin and lightweight and flowy. It has a very feminine shape to it without being tight or clingy anywhere. How can you possibly do that? I don't understand it. I don't understand the physics of it, but they have done it. S.DEER has done it. This is a very feminine top. It's something that I'm extremely comfortable in. It's not too tight on my arms. It's not too tight on my chest. It still cinches in the waist. It has this high neck detail, which really brings the attention up to your face. It's the perfect shade of beige or cream. I really love this top. Next up are these trouser style shorts. They're a Bermuda style. They're past the knee. They're nice and long, but they are a trouser style. They also have an A-line shape to them, which creates the hourglass shape even if you don't have it. I do want to quickly touch on sizing. I went with my true size on all of my tops, which is a size large. On my bottoms, I decided to size up, but I did not need to, so I recommend sticking with your true sizes. My bottoms on all of the bottoms that I'm going to be sharing with you today are slightly too big for me, but not too big where it looks sloppy. I actually prefer my clothing pieces nowadays to be a little bit of a looser fit. These shorts are perfect. They are so beautiful. The shape is beautiful. The thickness of the material, the pockets, the way it lays on my body. I really, really love these shorts. I have a hard time finding trouser style bottoms that fit well on me. A lot of times the pleats accentuate my larger thighs, my bigger bum, and my lower belly, and I find that that is not true for this particular pair of shorts. Sticking with this same outfit combo, but throwing on a coat. Yes, I did have this outfit in mind when I ordered these pieces. Doesn't this coat just accentuate the outfit? It makes a more fall, beginning of fall outfit transition into a full-on fall outfit. I really love the way that these creams play off with the brown coat. The coat is a nice oversized coat. I stuck to my true size. If you want a more fitted size, I would recommend going down one, but I think that the size is perfect. The length hits me mid-calf. It's nice and cozy and heavy and warm. It has hidden buttons. The sleeves are nice and long, so they drape over my hand slightly. And it has a very casual, relaxed fit, which I find to be very, very chic looking. This cardigan is absolute perfection, you guys. I am going to probably wear this all the time in the winter months. You can wear it with jeans. You can wear it dressed up like you're seeing that I'm wearing it here. You can wear it open. You can wear it closed. It's a nice loose fit. I find that the neckline isn't too deep of a V where it's showing too much cleavage. You can also adjust that by simply pulling one side over a little bit more and having it closed slightly more. It's one of those pieces that's going to fluctuate with you. If you lose weight, you're still going to be able to wear it. If you gain weight, you're still going to be able to wear it. I have to say I love the length of the sleeves and how big the sleeves are. So they're not a balloon sleeve, but they're nice and loose, and it just makes the whole piece really, really cozy. I think it's going to be perfect for the fall months. I paired that cardigan slash sweater top with a satin skirt. Now this satin skirt is slightly too big for me because I did decide to go up a size, so keep that in mind. I definitely could have stuck with my true size, which would have made the skirt a little bit higher waisted. But because I went up a size, it's a low waist skirt, which is totally fine. It looks really, really good on. It is the vibe that I was going for. I love how it's nice and loose and whimsical and flowy. The color is perfect for me. It is a perfect color in my color palette, which is why I chose it. Now, one of the things that I really appreciate about this skirt is that it actually has a slip, but the slip doesn't go all the way down. It only goes to right under, or I'd say about mid-thigh, which makes it so that if you have any lumps or bumps or insecurities with your lower belly or any dimples, it does disguise that really well. And now the last piece that I have to share with you guys is this little blazer. It's navy blue. Again, I've been experimenting with my color palette, and navy blue is one of those colors that I really wanted to play around with. You guys know that I love white, so it does have white. It is a tweed material, which makes it very feminine, but I still feel like the shape is a little bit boxy, which makes it so that you can go either way with it. You can dress it down like I am here in these clips, or you can definitely dress it up if you wanted to. I felt like my other two outfits were a little bit dressy, so I wanted to share with you guys different ways that you can wear these pieces, and I really liked how this came out. I just paired it with a simple navy blue pair of linen pants and a white t-shirt and a pair of flats. It's very casual, it's very comfortable. I will say that I went with my true size and I could not have sized down. It fits me absolutely perfect. If I were to gain some weight, it probably would be uncomfortable in the elbow room. So when I move around, or if I needed to button it, but that's not going to be the case. I don't need to button it, and I don't foresee myself gaining any weight. So right now it is a perfect fit, but keep that in mind. If you're between sizes, I would say that this one is one that you could size up on if you wanted to. Jumping right back into one of my least used handbags of the year. This is my Coach Quilted Tabby. The only reason why this is on the bottom is because it doesn't fit very much, so I don't use this quite often. If I'm going to work, I will not grab this bag. I need a little bit more. I will say though, it does fit good enough stuff. I can fit my iPhone Pro Max back here. I can fit a card holder. I can fit my sunglasses and a lippy, and that is about all that you're going to fit inside of this bag. Even though it is one of my least used bags for the year, I do really enjoy this bag. I think it looks really luxurious. It looks really cute on. I can wear it dressy or casual, and it's just a really great bag to have in my collection. But because I can't carry very much inside of here, it's definitely a situational bag. My next most used bag is going to be my Louis Vuitton Crochet. It's so funny because my husband was telling me that he thought that I never use this bag. And I was like, what are you talking about? I use it all the time. And he's like, no, you don't. That's what actually prompted today's video, because I wanted to see how many times I have used this bag. I've used this bag the same amount of times as I've used this bag and the last bag that I will be sharing with you. And I love this bag, you guys. I will say my Damier Azur canvas is starting to yellow slightly. And I feel like the tan, Vachetta, is the perfect shade of tan right now, which worries me because soon it's going to be a little bit too dark, and I know that my love for it's going to fade slightly. But this is one of those bags that's just easy for me. It's an easy grab and go bag. It fits all of my everyday essentials. It fits all of my work essentials. It's comfortable for me. It has a top handle. It's nice and not slouchy, but soft, so I can literally wear this with anything, and I really just enjoy this bag. Now, quickly before I end with this bag, I did want to share, because I had a couple people recently ask me if this has ever gotten any color transfer. And when I look at it, I would say no. My first impression is no, there's absolutely no color transfer on here. But when I look very, very closely, I'm going to share this with you guys. There is a slight hue of maybe blue on this bag, and it's only right here on this little part here. So keep in mind, I've had this bag for about 3 years now. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. It's a very light hue of blue just at the edge here. And I have a feeling that's because this part sticks out, so probably rubs up against my body slightly more than the rest of the bag. But otherwise, I have no color transfer, and I have no watermarks either. But I do live in a relatively dry climate. Not even relatively, I live in a dry climate, so it doesn't rain here very often, so watermarks aren't a huge concern for me. My next least used bag is my Bottega Veneta pouch bag. You guys, this bag just doesn't fit into my lifestyle, but I love it. I've tried to sell it a couple of times just because I'm one of those people that doesn't like to collect bags. I like to have a variation of bags that I use. And this one was only used one time this year. It was actually for my brother's funeral in February. And other than that, I haven't used it. This actually stores all of my SLGs inside of here. Again, I think it's really cool. I think it's edgy. I think it's chic. I think it's really a fun pop on a classic bag. Again, I like those classics with a twist, and for me, this is it when it comes to a clutch. I just don't have very many occasions where I go out. I will say that this is the perfect color choice for me, because often when I go out, I wear those cooler undertone dresses, and this matches beautifully with it. If I were to pick a different color, it would either have to be black or white, probably white, because my color palette is a little bit lighter. And if I would have got it in if I would have got it in white, would I have worn it more? Maybe, but honestly, you guys, it just doesn't fit into my lifestyle. It doesn't take away the love for the bag. It's just not a practical one for me. My last most used bag, and the one that surprised me, was my Mulberry Mini Alexa. Now, I shared with you guys that I would tell you how many times I used each one of these bags once I got to my third bag. And I used each one of them 18 times so far this year. We are well into October. I think 18 times is a good amount of times to use these bags. I was surprised. I didn't realize that I reach for this bag very often, but I do. It's just a really good bag, you guys. It's really practical. It's really cute. The color is fun. I love the top handles. It holds all of my everyday essentials. It has an adjustable strap. It's lightweight. It is luxury. It's about $1,250 here in the United States, but it's a lower end luxury bag, so I don't have to stress about it so much as I do some of my other bags, and it's just a really great bag to have in my collection. And my last least used bag, the bag that shocked me, one of my favorites, if not my favorite handbag in my entire collection, this little beauty right here. This is my Lady Dior. It's in the color ethereal green. I love this bag. It is so, so beautiful. But because I love it, I do feel like I baby it just slightly, and I choose not to use it for everyday life. Now I will wear it to the mall because to me that is an outing and that is something special, but for the most part I'm not going to wear this bag to work. I'm not going to wear it to the grocery store. I'm going to wear it out shopping with the girls. I'm going to wear it out on a date with my husband. I'm going to wear it to church, those types of situations. And so I've only used this bag, you guys. I have only used this bag 3 times in the entire year of October, in the entire year of 2024. Now that doesn't mean anything because, as I mentioned, this is one of my favorite bags in my collection. I will say it doesn't hold very much. You can hold your small compact wallet or a card holder. You can do your iPhone Pro Max, and you can do either lipstick, chapstick, a couple of small little knickknacks like that. And you can do your sunglasses in a soft case. Otherwise, you can pack it a little bit more, but I would say not to. You can fit a mini pochette inside of here, but it's going to take up most of the room. I have done that before. I would fit a mini pochette with all my knickknacks, my cell phone, my sunglasses right on top, and a card holder, and that really was jam-packed full, so I don't recommend doing that. I love this bag, but she doesn't fit into my everyday lifestyle very much, which is why she is one of my least used, which I don't mind because she is a treasure in my collection. I did want to quickly share with you guys that I did not include any new bags in today's video. So if the bag is a month or less old, I didn't include it. There was no reason for me to include a brand new bag when I am talking about the whole year. So there are a couple others that I only used a couple times, such as my newest bag here. This is from Dress Up Your Purse. I've only used this bag 2 times. I will say, if you're going to choose one or the other, I would go with this one because it does hold more and it is quite a bit less expensive, and I find that the quality is quite a bit better. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the algorithm, which really helps me out. I do have a goal of reaching 7,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're getting close, but I just know we can do it because you guys are my peeps, you are my family, you are my friends, and we are going to make it to 7,000 subscribers. Don't forget S.DEER is linked down below with a discount code for you so that you can save some money on some really good, well-priced items as they are. And I am going to link everything down below in case you're interested in purchasing any of the items that I picked for my own wardrobe.